Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. It's getting noisy here in Boston. We're at the home of the Celtics. Back to Brown. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got the first points up on the board for the Celtics. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Jokic for three. Porzingis with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had for three.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Now, here's Jokic. Guarded by Porzingis. And Jokic slams it in.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Tatum's shot is off. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. The three. Hands it from downtown.
And when his jumper's going down, Gordon's game goes to another level.
Just to Porzingis. Here's Holiday. Back to Porzingis. Jokic with the steal. Down low. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Agile big.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple doubles, and many other advanced stats as well.
And stolen by Tatum. Here's Porzingis. Jokic grabs the miss. Denver in the lead. From the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Jokic has got 5 now.
Not always a huge part of Jokic's game, but the three-point shot, he's becoming more comfortable taking it.
Taken away by Holiday. Jokic trying to free himself up. White, good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And Murray, here we go. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Celtics trailed by 5. Here's Tatum. Comes up empty down low. Here's Denver now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Pass to Brown. Jokic inside. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. And here's Jokic. He has 5. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Several teams changing it up here. Outside Holiday. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And with a good array of moves, Holiday can pull up for jumpers because he keeps defenders guessing.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. Craig with it. 5 on the clock. Here's Pritchard. Three-pointer. Murray with the defensive effort. Outside Westbrook. And that one released in time, but no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Porter. This one for three. Connects from three-point range. Porter's got himself on the board with three there. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Westbrook drives in, and there it is for him. Westbrook's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
So good at finding the angles of drive. Westbrook is as fast as he is agile.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And so Tatum nails them both. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with.
The hustle and intensity that Westbrook brings to this team can be infectious.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done. Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 5 now.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive